YouTubers, and welcome to Novus Talks with me, your host Novus Gorvius. And I honestly didn't think I'd be doing this video, but here we are talking about Metroid Prime 4 yet again, not long after doing my last video. It seems like ever since we've hit 2020, Metroid Prime 4 news is just coming out like that. And hey, I'm not complaining. I just wasn't expecting to be doing a video today because I was going to leave it till tomorrow to do a video on whatever we get for Saw, but I guess I'm filling the gap with Metroid videos in between, because my plan recently with YouTube is to do a video every 2 days, but I guess that's not happening. Hey, I'm not complaining. But anyways, this will be a short video because it's only one piece of information, and I was considering letting this slip by until we got something else, but in case we don't get something Metroid related for a bit, I said I'll throw my 2 cents on this. And that's just today actually, it has been revealed that a designer, I believe a lead art designer from DICE EA, has been hired by Retro Studios and is potentially working on Metroid Prime 4. Actually, I think it's pretty safe to say they are working on Metroid Prime 4 because it's pretty much the only game that they're working on, at least the only high-profile game. And it's the only game with big names attached to it, so it would make sense if it's Metroid. This art designer, I don't know how to say his name, but he's done Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 5 as well as Mirror's Edge. I believe environmental work or something like that. So Retro have finally filled that job listing. What does that actually mean? It might not mean much considering they were looking for this job for about 6 months now, but it's just good to know that they finally have that position and that things are going full steam ahead. To recap to you now, we have some of the graphic designers from Halo 4 and 5 working on Metroid Prime 4. We have Stephen Dupree from Donkey Kong working on the game, and now we have people from EA working on the game. And I believe there was some other people in between that I missed there, but the point is there's big people attached to this project, not forgetting all the people from the original trilogy that are now doing this game. So very interesting times. My hopes before about it being bad are getting dimmer and dimmer every day, which is good to know because there's so many big people being brought into this game, and it feels like Nintendo or Retro are really throwing everything they've got at it to make this the best possible game it can be. And I fully believe if everything turns out well, this could be the best Metroid game we ever get. Very bold statement, but I thoroughly believe that Retro Studios will make a huge comeback with this game. Still probably won't sell, but we'll have to see. It did catch me at first when I saw that this person worked for EA, because you know, EA are not exactly the best company to have work on your game, but considering this person finished and is working with Retro now, I guess that doesn't really, those worries don't really matter. It just means we have a high profile person who knows what they're doing working on the game, and hey, that's always welcome. We know Retro have outsourced environments development on the game, so we know development is speeding ahead and the game is potentially coming a couple of months to a year earlier. You know, every day I keep wondering, is this game gonna come in 2021? I still think with the mentality that Retro started after the announcement came that they were working on the game, but evidence does suggest Retro are working on the game since September of 2018, so that would mean they've already been doing it for a year and 7 months. So by the time 2021 comes around, that will be 2 years, and if they release in September like a lot of Metroid games, it'll be exactly 3 years. So mid to late 2021 the game could possibly be coming, and that still seems like such a long time away, but it's very soon compared to how I previously thought we'd be getting the game. And that is sort of near the end of the Switch's life cycle, so that may damage sales in the same way that Super Metroid's release hurt its sales on the Super Nintendo. But I feel like Nintendo are going more on this just for pleasing the fans. You know, there's the rumor on a Switch Pro release and all that, and originally that was the video I was going to do here, just because I'm so annoyed of seeing these rumors. But people are predicting, oh, Switch Pro release would see Breath of the Wild and Metroid and potentially Bayonetta. 3 big titles no one knows anything about. Well, not true, we know about Metroid, it's just weirdly enough we don't know about Bayonetta or Zelda. I once said before that Breath of the Wild 2 would probably release before Metroid, but I mean, it's still possible considering Breath of the Wild is further in development, but if Metroid releases before Breath of the Wild, hey, I'm not complaining, that's awesome. But it's not a competition. I'm getting all 3 of those games, of course. Assuming Bayonetta 3 is still happening. But anyways, I'm sort of rambling on here away from the topic at hand, just because there's nothing really else to add to it. It's, I want to say graphic designer, environment designer, lead art director or something from EA DICE is working with Retro to bring Metroid Prime 4 to us. And yeah, I'm all for it as long as we get the game, as long as it's good. And yeah, I wish this person the best, because they're going to have a lot of pressure on them to get this game done, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to leave it at that. Normally I like to drag my Metroid videos out, but one piece of information, as I said, there's nothing really else to it. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section below, what do you think about this information? Does it worry you? Are you excited? Are you expecting Metroid Prime 4 sooner? When do you think the game is coming out? And maybe throw in your thoughts about a Switch Pro or something like that as well, because I know Nintendo said they're not doing it this year. Big surprise, they said the same thing the last 2 years, and I just wish people would forget about these rumors. But anyways, let me know down as I said, let me know down below what you think. I was going to add something else there and I can't remember, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's it. Thank you all for watching, and please subscribe. Novascorvius out.